Hello and welcome to the video on CATIA basics. In today's video, we are going to walk through the essential settings you need to adjust before you start designing in CATIA. By configuring these settings properly, you will optimize your workflow and avoid issues later on. Let's dive right in. The first step is to open the options menu. To do this, go to the top toolbar, click on tools and select options. This is where you can configure most of the CATIA settings according to your needs. Once inside the options windows, the first section to look at is general. Here we can modify some core settings like the display of the tooltip and commands. So now in general, let's talk about data saving options. So here there are three data saving options. The first one is no automatic backup option. If this is selected, CATIA will not save backups of your work unless you manually save your project. While this option gives you complete control, it also increases the risk of losing data in case of a system crash or unexpected shutdown. The second option is automatic backup with a time limit. When this is enabled, CATIA will automatically save your work at intervals that can be specified. For example, if you set it to 10 minutes, CATIA will create a backup every 10 minutes. This option is useful for continuous work, ensuring you don't lose too much progress if something goes wrong. Lastly, we have incremental backup. This option works a little differently. Instead of saving the entire project every time, CATIA will only save the changes you have made since the last backup. This can save storage space and is much faster for larger files. Incremental backup is especially useful when working on complex models where saving the whole project frequently could take time. Which option should you choose? If you prefer full control, go for no automatic backup. But remember to save often. For most users, automatic backup with time limit is the safest bet, allowing for consistent saving at regular intervals. If you are working with larger models, incremental backup is highly recommended as it balances performance and backup security. If you ever encounter licensing errors in CATIA, you can easily resolve this by accessing the licensing tab in the general section of the options menu. To do this, go to tools, then options, and in the general tab, find and click the licensing section. In the licensing tab, you will see a list of available licenses with checkboxes next to them. If certain features or modules aren't working as expected, you might not have the necessary licensing activated. Simply check the boxes next to the required licenses to activate them. Click OK or Apply to activate them. This ensures that the required features and modules will be available the next time you open CATIA, solving most license-related issues. In the Performance tab, you can fine-tune how CATIA handles your 3D models and 2D drawings to improve the software speed and responsiveness. This is especially helpful when working on large assemblies or complex designs. Let's start by adjusting the 3D accuracy or 2D settings. First, you will see two sliders, 3D accuracy and 2D accuracy. These control how precisely CATIA displays curves and edges in 3D models and 2D drawings. To balance performance and visual accuracy, set both of these to proportional and slide them to the lowest value possible. This will reduce the amount of detail rendered on the screen, helping CATIA run faster without compromising much on visual clarity. Next, we have the level of detail setting. This determines how much detail CATIA shows when you are zoomed out on a model. Lowering these settings reduces the complexity of what's displayed, which improves performance, especially when rotating or manipulating large models. Again, set this to lowest possible value to increase the responsiveness of the software. Lastly, there is the pixel culling option. This controls how CATIA handles the display of very small, distant details on the screen. Reducing these settings minimizes the number of unnecessary pixels displayed for small features that don't impact the overall view. By lowering the pixel culling threshold, you can make CATIA render larger models more efficiently. Once you have adjusted all the sliders to their lowest settings, click Apply and then OK. This will immediately improve the performance of CATIA, especially when working with larger or detailed assemblies, while still maintaining sufficient visual accuracy for most design tasks. Please like and subscribe for the part 2 of the video.